Listen closely. If you have a dog, you know the sound. The soft click 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 of their paws on the floorboards right behind you. If you walk to the kitchen to get a glass of water, they follow. If you go to the bathroom, they wait right outside the door, maybe even sliding their nose under the crack. If you move just 2 steps from the couch to the coffee table, they get up, stretch, and move those 2 steps with you. To someone who doesn't own a dog, it looks random. Some might call it clingy. Some might even find it annoying. But it's not by accident. Your dog is trying to tell you something profound. And once you truly understand what those little footsteps behind you mean, you will never look at your shadow the same way again. In fact, you'll pray those footsteps never stop. Let's debunk the biggest myth right now. Most people think, oh, my dog is just curious. Or, the classic, they just think I'm going to the kitchen to get them a treat. But let's be honest. Think about your daily routine. If it were just about food, they would stop following you once they realized you were just doing laundry. But they don't. They follow you when you are doing absolutely nothing interesting. They watch you fold clothes. They watch you stare at your computer screen for hours. They follow you when you're exhausted, when you're stressed, when your hair is a mess, and you're just dragging yourself across the house. So, what is actually happening in their minds? When your dog follows you everywhere, it is rarely about what you are doing. It is entirely about who you are to them. To us, folding laundry is a chore. To your dog, watching you fold laundry is the best show on earth, simply because you are the main character. To understand this, we have to look back thousands of years. Dogs are, at their core, pack animals. In the wild, staying close to the pack leader wasn't just a preference. It was a matter of life and death. Proximity meant survival. It meant warmth. It meant protection from predators. Fast forward to today, in your modern home. The world is big, loud, and unpredictable to a dog. There are strange noises outside, thunder, vacuum cleaners, and strangers. But in the middle of all that chaos, there is you. When your dog follows you from room to room, they are saying, "You are my safe zone." Studies have shown that just being near their favorite person literally changes a dog's brain chemistry. Your presence regulates their nervous system. The sound of your breathing lowers their heart rate. Your scent drops their cortisol, the stress hormone. You are not just their owner. You are their anchor. And here is a beautiful, hidden truth most families miss. Dogs don't usually follow the loudest person in the house. They don't follow the person who is the boss. They follow the person they trust the most. They follow the one who makes them feel invincible. Have you ever noticed a strange pattern? On the days when you feel absolutely broken. When you've had a terrible day at work, when you're sick, or when you're quietly crying on the couch. Your dog sticks even closer. They might rest their heavy head on your knee. Or just lie quietly by your feet, refusing to leave. That is not a coincidence. Dogs are deeply empathetic creatures. They are emotional mirrors. They don't just hear your words. They read your biology. They notice micro-expressions you don't even know you're making. They hear changes in your breathing pattern. They can literally smell the chemical changes in your sweat when you are anxious or sad. When they follow you during your darkest days, it's their way of saying, "I sense something is heavy today. I don't know how to fix it, but I will not let you go through it alone." Sometimes they are guarding you because they sense you are vulnerable. Sometimes they are trying to synchronize their energy with yours to calm you down. They don't need to speak your language. They speak the language of empathy. Now, as responsible pet parents, we have to ask, when does following become a problem? Is it love, or is it separation anxiety? It's crucial to know the difference because both are cries for communication, but they ask for different things. Healthy attachment is calm. It looks like this. They follow you into the study, and when you sit at your desk, they let out a big sigh, circle twice, and go to sleep. They keep one eye open, just checking in. If you leave the room for 2 minutes, they might wait for you, but they don't panic. That means, I prefer to be with you because I feel at peace here. Anxiety is frantic. It looks like pacing, panting, whining the second a door closes between you. It looks like destructive behavior when you leave the house. If your dog does this, they aren't being bad. They are terrified. They are saying, "I haven't learned how to feel safe inside my own body when you aren't here." If it's healthy, cherish it. If it's anxiety, help them build confidence. because they deserve to feel as brave as you make them feel. There is a hard reality we often forget about our dogs. Think about your life for a second. You have your friends, your career, your hobbies. You have social media, your phone, vacations, and a whole world outside your front door. But what does your dog have? They have you. You are their world. You are their routine, their entertainment, their comfort, and their purpose. But more than that, dogs have a very different relationship with time than we do. Their lives are heartbreakingly short. 10, 12, maybe 15 years if we are lucky. Deep down, it's almost as if they know they don't have decades to spend with us. To a dog, a day is a significant portion of their life. So when they follow you from the living room to the kitchen, they aren't trying to annoy you. They are maximizing their time with you. They are saying, "My time here is short, and I don't want to waste a single minute of it in a room where you are not." So, if your dog chooses to be your shadow, take a moment to realize what that says about you. Animals do not give their trust freely. They do not bond deeply with inconsistency, anger, or chaos. They bond with stability, with kindness, with emotional safety. If your dog follows you everywhere, it means you have succeeded as a human being in their eyes. In a world that is so often harsh, where even humans struggle to trust one another, a pure, innocent soul has looked at you and decided, "You are the best thing in my universe. You're home." And honestly, there is no greater compliment in the world. So the next time you turn around, and you almost trip over those little paws behind you, or the next time you try to use the bathroom and see that little nose poking under the door, pause. Take a deep breath. Instead of letting out a sigh and saying, "Why are you always following me?" Look down at them. Give them a smile. Because one day, years from now, your house will be perfectly clean. You will be able to walk from the bedroom to the kitchen without looking down. The floorboards will be quiet. And in that quiet house, you would give absolutely anything to have that little shadow trailing behind you just one more time. When your dog follows you everywhere, it's never about control. It's never about being needy. It's simply about love. Because sometimes, the purest, deepest, and quietest love of all is the one walking right behind you.